Bye, we got Texas Haunters Convention to go to. Give me this. Okay, we need to get there fast. We are here at Texas Haunters. I got my Starbucks. He's got his camera and his Starbucks because I'm fancy. Hi, it's me. I am Hannibal Lecter. We're ready to go in. We're about to do our media thing. So, yeah, I'm awkward. Okay. Hey guys, gals, freaks, and pals. We just got back from Texas Haunters Convention 2025, and what you just saw was the footage. I had a blast. I have a blast every year.
A whole lot of cool merchandise there. Honestly, you guys should check it out just for that aspect alone, but there's also a lot of like visual attractions there that are very, very awesome to look at.
Yeah, and we went with us two, and then two of our other Pandamonium crew members, Josh D1301 and Pomfitan. Yeah, we had a few friends that we bumped into, which you saw in the video, and you'll see in the pictures in the blog that we post later. But it was a lot of fun. If you're a haunter, this is the place to go. As you saw, there was a Six Flags hiring for Fight Fest. There's a new Scarborough coming.
That part I was excited to hear.
Yeah. So we learned that they're taking Screams out of Waxahachie, where Scarborough usually is, and replacing it with Scarborough Hollow. So that's going to be interesting, and I can't wait to go there, and then maybe we'll do a review on that too, guys. Who knows?
You never know.
For me, it's always a 10 out of 10. It feels very nostalgic there. It feels like cons used to feel like, and I look forward to it every year. And even all the vendors and things were just really cool to talk to. And of course, one of my favorites, the Nitty Gritty. She was there, and I love her. Heather Novagate. Y'all go check her out. And then, of course, my waifu for life, Alexandra Black Moon.
Always nice running into Laser Wagon.
And Laser Wagon, who also does a lot of conventions, especially horror conventions. So you should really go over to his YouTube, follow, like, do all the good things, subscribe. Back to the convention. It's definitely a place I suggest people to go, especially if you want that nostalgic Halloween feeling. So I do recommend going, and I definitely am gonna go back next year. What about you?
I would definitely attend again. We went last year, and it was always really cool to interact about, common interests and everyone just vibing off of each other. And sometimes you might actually, sometimes you might hear about something you haven't thought about in a while, and you might want to go home and rewatch that series or whatever the case is. But it's just always cool.
That's actually true, because I went home and wanted to rewatch Stranger Things because I saw a giant Vecna, and I was like, okay, it's time to rewatch Stranger Things. So, we'll break it down. The merch, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
best horror merch you can find.
We always leave with something.
And really good prices. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, really good prices. I bought a lot of stuff, and I still kept it really cheap and got some really cool stuff.
It takes forever to get through the convention, not in a bad way, but because there's just so much cool
So
stuff to
much.
look at.
There's workshops. I forgot. The panels were great. The workshops were great. I heard nothing but good things about all of that, which I think a lot of conventions are missing, because holding like classes for things like they did one to teach you how to do special effects and stuff like that, working with silicone, all kinds of cool stuff. And I think a lot of conventions forget that this is not just a cash grab. It's for people who enjoy these subjects that we are going to see, like the horror cons. We love horror. We love haunting. We love all that good stuff, and we love to see how it's done, and we want to learn how it's done and be able to do it too. So I think them having the workshops and stuff like that is a big thing. I think is like it's what puts the 10 out of 10 for me. But yeah, they had karaoke, which I thought was cool. So throughout the whole dealer's hall, you could hear people singing. Some of them had some really good voices, and then some of them I was like, I'm glad they're having fun. I was having fun listening to them. So anyways, so yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10 because it's nostalgic. It's got great workshops. It's got all the amazing horror merch, goodies, props. Cat. My cat's trying to kill us all. All the horror props, all the special effects. It has a lot of vendors that teach you how to make special effects, and they sell their products to help you make special effects, which I thought was really cool, like the foam place and stuff like that. And then, yeah, it just has a really good feeling. You walk in and you know, like, you're around people that are like you, and they all express that. And
Automatic icebreaker.
yeah, it's great. So it was not hard to talk to anybody. Also, there were cookies there that were really good.
They were good.
They were so soft and they were good. And I bought a Freddy one, as you can see, and one that said Texas Haunters Convention, which I thought was really neat. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can find there.
Also,
obviously a lot of horror things.
One thing I will point out also, that was a nice change, good selection on the venue. It was a lot more
Yes.
spacier, and parking was actually a lot easier to navigate this time. So
Yeah.
props on the location.
Personally better. Yes, you had to pay for parking this year, but
But
it
for the
wasn't
price of-
confusing. It wasn't confusing at all. If you're staying all day, $15 isn't that bad. But I did learn a trick. If you go down the street to the Toyota Music Factory, if you're only going to be there for about 4 or 5 hours, something like that, it's pretty cheap to park in their parking lots, and then you scan the thing and you pay for it, and you're good for however long. And if you need to add time, you can add time as you go along. So parking wasn't too bad, especially if you know your way around there. I hope to see you guys next year, and I hope to be doing this again next year because it was really fun, and I can't wait to go back. So
And hopefully we keep running into the people we ran into.
yeah,
Always
that would
good
be
to see
nice.
y'all.
It's always good to see friends. So that's it. I'm glad you stayed around. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. I hope this helps a little bit, and I hope you come back with us next year and enjoy your time there. Bye, guys.